Hi, this is Bill McRae from ROI Marketing, Easy Text Ads. We have a couple other businesses along with us. I want to talk to you why businesses need text marketing and how come it is by far the most effective way to prospect to find leads. First of all, if you're going to do text marketing and you don't have a list of leads, people to text to, it can get extraordinarily expensive because building a database of your own to send text messages to is extremely expensive. It'll end up costing about $5 per list member with a valid text message phone number. Second thing is you could buy the data in and then upload it and text people. That is spamming. You are going to lose your license. You're going to get complaints. There's going to be all sorts of problems associated with it. The third thing is to use a service that already has the leads for you, which is Easy Text Ads, our company, and all of our leads are generated legally, and we have permission to market to them. And the marketing happens to an assigned phone number that we give you, so that you're never going to hear back from people who reply and say nasty things. And all of the leads in our database were acquired legally and have been tested and are valid. What happens is we register them into our database when they download a certain phone app, and we have permission to promote them. They can opt out at any time just by hitting reply and saying stop. And so we have the database for 1/5 the cost. What would it cost for you to, put up a pay-per-click campaign and generate your own leads? Now, if you want to text existing customers, we have a much better solution for you than using any of these text things, and that's called a phone app that we're happy to build for you, because phone apps will let you send push notifications to your existing clients for free, for zero. But first things first, you need to find more customers. And that's where Easy Text Ads works so well. Now let's just compare it to doing other sorts of what we call prospect marketing. Go hire a salesman, tell them to knock on doors. Pretty expensive, very low impact. Do print advertising in the local newspapers. People don't tend to read newspapers. Run ads on websites. Takes thousands and thousands of page views to get a click to whatever it is you're promoting. Run television ads, usually kind of expensive. I used to, when I had my own guitar business back 20 years ago, I used to do radio advertising. I'd run radio ad campaigns and talk about my new guitar business, and that worked great. People came in the door, how did you hear about us? Well, we just saw your sign. Well, very few people ever responded to the ads we ran, and the business didn't blow up doing that. The business blew up when I started doing digital marketing, other than radio ads. So radio ads kind of out the door. Now, the future of commerce is not your PC, the thing I'm looking at right now, and it is going to be the phone. And here's why I'm telling you this. If you send a text message, within 90 seconds of that text message being sent, 90% of the people will have read it. Okay. Very high response rate. If the ad is targeted to a specific location, which is what our database does, it allows you to go by zip code, and you're selling direct to consumers either a service or a product or something, you can structure your text message so that you will get a very, very good response rate. I've seen as high as 50% click-through rates. So when he sends out a 500 text message and get 250 clicks out to a link to a specific offer they may have. Or in the case of smart businesses, what they're doing is sending out messages saying, download our phone app, come into our place of business, and we'll give you some sort of discount. So we'll talk to you about how to measure the results of your campaigns. And I don't care whether you're using our advertising systems or some competitor systems, or you're doing print ad, or you're running ads in local magazines, or whatever you're doing. You should always have a system for testing to see how high your ROI is for your advertising. That's why we're called ROI marketing systems, because our systems get the highest relative level of marketing return on investment. Now, if you do some research online about text marketing, you'll find out that it is more responsive. The demographic of 25 to 45 years old prefer receiving messages to their phone than any other way. By the year 2025, Something like 55% of all commerce will be on the phone, not on the computer, not walking in the door. Right now, when my wife wants something during the day, she orders it from Amazon on her phone app. And I order things on Amazon on the phone app. At night, you got everything you need from Amazon? I go, yeah. She goes to her phone, hits send. It's there the next day. Boom. I don't have to go shopping. I don't have to stand in line. I pay a fair price. Mobile applications, mobile marketing is going to replace the website. That's not my prediction. Do some research online. So it's going to go from e-commerce to m-commerce. Now's the time to get involved in promoting your mobile ability to do business. Now, who can do this? Any company. Honestly, if you're trying to reach consumers, any business can use text marketing to prospect. It is by far the most effective way to mass market into a specific zip code, for example. Now, once you get a client, we'll teach you how to communicate and cultivate those clients, but that involves using a phone app, which is unbelievably inexpensive to do. Most people, I can't afford that. Yeah, you can. I guarantee you can afford a phone app for your business. And when you do that and you spread that message with the text marketing, you will see that your business volume will go up and your retention of customers will go up. Your profits will go up. Your need to run promotions will decline because you've got that cultivation and loyalty that comes about from running text ads and cultivating the clients with the phone apps. Now let's compare this to something like Groupon. A lot of guys are running Groupon ads. You know, I had a good friend back in San Diego who had a she was an esthetician. She did facials and stuff. She would run Groupons and she would lose money on every Groupon. So why do you do that? She goes, well, every time somebody comes in, I may lose 30% on that first order, but future orders, they come back, they recur, they keep buying because I do a good job, and I make full margin on all that stuff. It's the same thing with text marketing. You don't have to lose money to get an order like you do on Groupons, but the idea is to build clients that come back repeatedly for you. But this isn't just used for restaurants and pizza parlors and doctor's offices. It's great. And the doctor's office orders our phone app. You can make your appointment on the phone app. Your nail salon, make the appointment on the phone app. Pizza parlor, order your pizza on the phone app. Send out messages with our text service, easy text ads. Bring in new clients. Use our mobile application if you want. That's the second step to cultivate and to communicate with your customers. So every business that's going to be in business 5 years from now, it's almost 2020, but 2025, close to 55% of all commerce will be mobile. Think about that. How much is mobile now? A lot. How much business does Amazon do? Amazon's taking over the world. If you got a small business competing against Amazon, I could show you how you can compete against them in your marketplace. You could do the same exact thing they are for under a few $1,000. And you could spread it through text marketing because you don't have the money to do the sort of advertising and marketing that Amazon does, but you can text market and get lots of new leads. So every business is going to need text marketing. They're going to need their own mobile app. If they're dealing direct with consumers or even business to business, this is by far the most effective way of marketing your company that you've ever heard. And you can measure a return on investment. You're not flying blind. Thank you for listening.